The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. Gloria Steinem, an American journalist. When in casual or public conversation or any sort of discourse or rhetoric, the first thing that should matter, and the main thing that should matter, and frankly all that should matter, being of paramount and foundational importance is, what is true? The realm of public, professional rhetoric being shared to the populace belongs to that of the journalist, the frontline spokespeople for democracy. Because of this, the most important part of the media, by far, is a subgenre, which is the journalistic press, i.e. journalists, who research, write, and report on information to the public, whose journalistic oath is to seek truth and the public good, expose injustice, report with fairness and accuracy, and defend the public's right to know. When someone calls themselves a journalist, however professional or amateur, they make certain promises to their audience, ideally related to a pledge to impartiality, public service, but most of all, truth. Because whatever one's bias is or whatever angle one comes at something from, all that should matter is what is true. Real journalists make these promises to protect the credibility of their work and earn the public's trust. Because their work can have a profound impact on society, with a trust that the public places in them, it is essential that they uphold the highest standards of ethical journalism in the public interest as a commitment to the principles of fairness, accuracy, transparency, and independence in their work. Yet, unlike professions such as medicine or law, which require a medical or bar license to operate within, usually because a patient or client's life can be within their hands, journalists don't have a formal set-in-stone oath that they must follow and if broken has consequences. But honorable individuals in the fields of journalism absolutely view their commitment to truth, accuracy, and ethical reporting as a professional or personal responsibility and know their work is a fundamental element in serving the public interest and fostering a healthy and democratic society. While ethical journalistic principles and codes of conduct vary by country and organization, one well-known example is the Society of Professional Journalists Code of Ethics, which provides a set of guidelines for journalists. The SPJ Code of Ethics is based on 4 key principles: seek truth and report it, minimize harm, act independently, and be accountable and transparent. All journalists, as well as authors, writers, publishers, streamers, commentators, documentarians such as ourselves, and anyone else active in the news space, should adhere to these principles to maintain credibility and the public's trust. These codes typically outline principles and standards that are the general golden rule of speaking truth and reporting it. Because throughout all the noise and polarization, did we mention that all that should matter is what is true? Now, if we're honest and truthful, placing our hands on our hearts, we must admit that legacy media and far too much of new media, even in the democratic world, is utterly awash in lies. It does range on a political spectrum, so the percentages of lies vary, but we would say it's 50% of half-truths at best on the honest end. Because telling the truth entails pissing people off. And in the next one, we'll start discussing who those people are.